Hello and welcome to the News Brief GSN for Friday, September 26th, 2025. GSN, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a great week. We had a great week. We were at our convocation this past week. We were in Florissant, Missouri, which is a beautiful place with the Augustine Institute, and it was a good chance to learn about the Gospel of Matthew was the topic for today with Dr. Tim Gray. I think he's the founder of the Augustine Institute, and he's amazing. So if you want to check out Dr. Tim Gray on Formed or anything with the Augustine Institute, you can get a taste of what we experienced this past week. It was great. It was great to be with the fellow priests and learning together. So this weekend, tomorrow, we have the opportunity to enjoy the fruits of our labor from our garden. So we're having a salsa making party from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. That is making the salsa with the tomatoes from our garden. And then we'll have a chance to eat it. You don't have to make it to eat it. You can just come and eat salsa after the masses at the 8 o'clock mass, the 10 o'clock mass, and the 12:30 mass. So that is happening this weekend. And then on Monday, we have the blood drive. So if you have the capacity to give blood, it would be most appreciated if you could donate the gift of life. From noon to 6, it'll be available there. Next weekend, there are several opportunities. If you're looking for a good place to go to eat, we are having a little fundraiser at Paolo's Italian Kitchen. It seems like they're doing some rebranding. Always it's been known as Paolo and Bill's. We've had a great connection with Paolo and Bill's for years. For years they were helping us with the Lollapalooza, with the catering and various other things. We often went to Paolo and Bill's. Well, they're doing some rebranding and some reorganizing of their menu, and they wanted to invite us out. So on Sunday, October the 5th from 11 to 8, if you go there and dine in, a portion of those proceeds will be given back to the parish. So it's very generous of them, and we would like to encourage you, if you're looking for a place to eat, consider Paolo's Italian Kitchen, and they are giving a portion of the money to our parish, which I think is great. So that is that. Also next Sunday, I forgot completely about blessing animals, but I have the opportunity to bless animals on Sunday, October the 5th at 5:15 p.m. So it was kind of a last minute addition, but I have the 4 o'clock mass and I will bless animals after that, about 5:15-ish. So we'll finish up the 4 o'clock mass. Some people might come to the mass and go home and get their animal and come back, but we will bless the animals out there on the patio. It's a nice tradition that we have that I almost forgot about. So next Sunday, October the 5th, bring your animals. We'll bless some animals next Sunday. And that's pretty much it. I do have a little bit of a weird schedule this week. So I actually have the 5, the 8, the 12:30, and the 4. Father Oswaldo Sandoval will be back here. He'll be celebrating the 10 o'clock mass, so that I don't have all the masses. He offered to take that because Father Wilson will be at St. Patrick's in Kansas City, Kansas. He'll be doing his mission appeal. They have a mission in Cuba, and he did the mission appeal at our 12:30 mass, and he also was at St. Paul one weekend. So he's going to go to St. Patrick's. And most of the Spanish masses in our area are at about 12:30 or 12:45 or 12:15 or so. And that generally is the case because for most parishes, the English mass schedule was already set, and most people don't like being bumped out of their mass schedule. So for most masses, for most parishes, they say, well, we've got this afternoon time left. How about we do a Spanish mass then? So that's why a lot of our Spanish masses are at 12, 12:30, 12:15. St. Patrick's is at 12:45. So it's a conflict with our mass schedule and with most of the other parishes. So he's going to go there, and Father Oswaldo will be here to cover for my 10 o'clock mass this weekend. Father Oswaldo always speaks very highly of Good Shepherd. He had a wonderful time here. He's also sharing the story how Good Shepherd opened our doors to Hispanic ministry. They went to several other places and asked if they would welcome them in, and they did not get a yes answer, but Good Shepherd said yes. So good job, Good Shepherd, and I'm so glad that we have welcomed our community here. And a great example of our communities coming together, boy, that Septemberfest was just spectacular. Many people said it was the best one ever, and I think I'd agree. Great music, great food, great times, And hopefully you posted your pictures there on the table that was asking for share your pictures with us. So it was a wonderful time. I just took it all in. And so we'll continue to build upon success and have another great Septemberfest next year. So we hope. So that's pretty much it from Good Shepherd. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time. I mean, is it weird if I film my entire GSN like this? I feel like I'm in the Batman show from the 60s. Welcome to GSN.